Long before tales painted him as a demon of dread, Shuten Doji, the fearsome Oni of Mount O, was not the monster whispered about by fearful villagers. He was a misfit among men, born under a blood moon in the mountains where mist curled around trees like whispered secrets. Though he bore horns and crimson skin, his heart beat with an odd tenderness, and his eyes shimmered with more sorrow than malice. The villagers feared him from the start. Children ran, monks prayed, and warriors sharpened blades at the mere mention of his name. But Shuten Doji never raised his hand in anger. He wandered the forests, drinking from hidden springs and writing poetry on leaves with ink made from berry juice. His only vice, as legend says, was his love of sake, but even that he shared. One harsh winter, when the snow-blanketed fields and the rice stores dwindled, famine clawed at the edges of Kyoto. Shuten Doji, watching from the shadow of the mountains, saw the villagers suffer. Their fires dimmed, their laughter lost. He remembered the warmth of their festivals, ones he'd only watched from afar, and he longed to help, though he knew they feared him. In the caves beneath Mount O, there flowed a secret spring, enchanted, they said, by a mountain god. The spring's water, when brewed with wild rice and plum blossoms, became a sake that could nourish like food and warm like fire. Shuten Doji had guarded this spring for centuries, drinking its sake alone beneath the moonlight. But that winter, he made a choice. He brewed day and night, stirring great cauldrons with the strength of 10 men, blending herbs for health, and chanting old mountain blessings for peace. When the moon was full, he descended silently into the village under a hood of fox fur, carrying barrels of the magical brew. At first, the villagers panicked, but a brave child, no older than 6, stepped forward. She looked into Shuten Doji's eyes and saw no malice, only weariness and hope. She took the first sip, and warmth spread through her. Her cheeks flushed with health, her hunger quieted. The people followed, timid but desperate. That winter, no one died of hunger. The sake brought joy, laughter, and healing. Stories changed. They said a spirit of the mountain had blessed them. Shuten Doji never revealed his name. But children began leaving flowers by the edge of the forest. Farmers poured small cups of sake on the ground in gratitude. And every year, during the spring festival, the villagers would dance beneath lanterns painted red and gold, colors of the Oni they no longer feared. Shuten Doji, from his cave above the clouds, would listen to the laughter drifting on the wind and smile softly, a single tear tracing down his cheek. For he knew, kindness, like sake, is meant to be shared.